To keep it simple at first, everything is energy. Everything. So when you make a decision, you come to a crossroads in your life, you've got to make a decision. Do I get married? Do I get divorced? Do I take this job? Do I go to this school? You're trying to make a decision which road you want to go down. We have these crossroads. And you know, either way you choose, your life is going to be different, won't it? If you marry this person, or you don't, or if you get a divorce, or if I choose this job, should I move? Your life will be different no matter which direction you go. So you're trying to make a decision. And you have a lot of energy going into making that decision. Then you finally decide, okay, this is the way I'm going to go. All right, what happens to the other alternate decision that you could have taken? What happens to that? It also is created. And another you is living out that other decision. And that gets a little complicated for people. You're living on this life and you're focusing on your decision you made, but another you split off over here and is living that other life. And we're not supposed to know about it because it would be too complicated. That's what they say, you can't know it all. Imagine how complicated it would be if you knew about these other parts, having all these other experiences. I have clients that come to me and they'll say, you know I'm living another existence in another city and I have another family even. I occasionally peek in on them and they have said this is possible, but you're not supposed to do that because it would cause interference. Because the other reality is not aware of what's going on over here. Now, I hope I'm setting you on what I'm going to get here. These are a lot of complicated concepts. That's the simple thing, way of explaining this. It can also get much more complicated. If it splits like that, it also means every time you make any decision of any kind, it will split again, and again, and again, and again. To where finally there's hundreds of yous living all these different realities. I think you understand a lot of this stuff because he's getting it too. But I know it's hard for our minds to accept, so we don't dwell on it. That's why I call the books mind candy. Read it, well, it's interesting. Then you got to put the book down and go on about your own life. Because otherwise it can really scramble your brain. And I've also been told that if you don't put much energy in that other decision, eventually it will dissipate anyway. So the one you make now is the one you have chosen, and that's going to be your life you focus on. Don't worry about the other one. I know there's a woman, I'm another person who never got into any of this. I don't know if she's sitting home knitting and watching TV or what. I don't know what she's doing. But my other me didn't get into any of this. I wish her luck wherever she is.